Namo Yidava. Good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. I know it's about lunchtime, but let's just say good morning. Okay. Um, it's okay. Sutei's request kind of caught me off guard, but I guess I just do it anyway, even though I'm so nervous. And I wonder if I would ever not be nervous standing in here, but I guess we just do it anyway. So Sutei request me to represent Wisutei and Wisugo to kind of vocalize out how joyful and how happy we are to see all of the young generation come to the temple every year that we during the retreat every year. So we have two, the one in the summer and the one in the winter. And our hope for the younger generation to come to the temples and to learn the Buddha's teaching in the future, so that when you guys grow up and reflect it back how much you have learned, so that you can have something to hold on to during your difficult times, during the hardship that you may have encountered in the future. I would believe that Sutei in particular and Wisiko is really, really, really happy and excited to have you come to the temple every year. I can see that through their meetings. We have meetings 2 weeks before we have this possible for you guys. So we plan it out. We divide them into the groups. Sangbuk is from what age to what age. Group 10 is from what age to what age, and the adult kids from what age, what group to what group. And we try to do it more specific and try to find the appropriate method to deliver the Buddha teaching according to that suit what group. So let's say if Sutei wants the adult group to be more active in learning Buddha teaching and how they apply it to their own life, and we focus more on that. Whereas Sangbuk and Group 10, we would have them play a lot of activities and games so that they're not going to get boring when coming to the temple, so that we can keep them engaged and keep them excited to go back to the temple. So throughout that small thinking, a small thought, so you can see that how much Wisutei and Wisiko invested their times to hope that the retreat is getting more and more excited and more engaging for you guys to come back to the temples. And I believe that Sutei and Wisiko do it out of all of their heart, is because they hope that you're familiar with the reciting Namo Ayidapha from the very, very young age, so that it won't be very strange when you grow up and you get to know it. Let's just think that Sangbuk and Group 10 were just here chanting, reciting Namo Ayidapha, and when they get to your age, let's say 16, 17, and the Namo Ayidapha just embedded in the mind already, and they don't have to worry whenever they have hardship. Oh, what do I do? I have the mental breakdown, find it so hard. Why life is so hard to me? And then what do I do? So they already have that, like Namo Ayidapha. I should come back to ourselves and reciting Namo Ayidapha or Namo Wangten Bodak. So that reciting kind of calmed their mind down for a good second, so that they can be collected and clear their mind a little bit so they know exactly what they should do and what's the right thing to do. And further than that, we, as we sư thầy and we sư cô, really hope that we can produce a very, very good character, younger generation to learn the 5 precepts. No killing, no what? Who can tell me the second? There you go. No stealing. Number 3? No sexual misconduct. That's right. What's the 4th one? No giving wrong speech. No lying. Go ahead. Number 5. No intoxicant. So the 5 precepts seem very simple, but it might seem very strange when you grow up if we don't get to know it from the very young age. So we try to teach you that 5 precepts. That's a very good way to live. That's the conduct to live. It doesn't matter if you're Buddhism or Catholic. You can just use the 5 precepts for your own life, and that can give you peace and true happiness. You don't do the. And we hope that if we can teach them these 5 precepts from the very young age, then they can grow up to be a very, very good people for the society. And so I hope that there's one time that I told me, like, if everyone can practice the 5 precepts, how much the society can live in peace and harmonize, right? So no one lying to each other, no one wish harm to each other, and we can produce such a good, happy society and good community so that we can rely on each other. And I would think that sư thầy is so emphasized on each retreat and how much productive we can teach you is because we need the younger generation to carry on the Buddhism legacy, or Suba legacy. So Suba was, as sư thầy was teaching the other days, that you might have not known Suba, but Suba, the founder of our temple, already have you guys in her heart. That's why she created this temple for you guys to come back every winter retreat, every summer retreat to learn the Buddhist teaching way. So you guys already in Suba's heart. And when you guys go out to the society and practice the 5 precepts, be kind to each other and be grateful for what we have, you guys already make the Buddha teaching alive. So that's sư thei's hope for the younger generation, and you guys can carry it to the next younger generation and younger generation to come, so the Buddha legacy, the teachings will still alive. And I would say that we depend very much on you guys. Nam mô A Di Đà Phật.
Sư thầy cảm ơn sư cô Trung Như đã nói đầy đủ những cái ý nghĩa mà sư thầy muốn chia sẻ với các con. Sư thầy chỉ thêm một phần nhờ sư Trung Như thông dịch dùm là những bài phát biểu của các con rất là hay, ý tưởng sâu sắc, và những cái nhìn của các con, những cái hiểu về giáo lý của các con rất là vững vàng, và con biết cách trình bày theo cái tuổi trẻ và trình bày rất là dễ hiểu, cảm động được cái người nghe.
Sư thầy was saying that we very much appreciate and how much it's touched our heart whenever we see and we got to hear your speech at the end of every retreat. Through each speech, we can very much feel how much you can absorb the Buddha's teaching, their insights of life, and how your viewpoints for this retreat and the words around you. And we're very happy to see your kindness and your attentions to what we have taught you through the retreat, and that really touched our hearts.
tất cả những sự thực tập cái trí tuệ của các con đó là những cái món quà dâng lên, cúng dường lên Đức Phật, và các con biếu cái tuổi thọ cho quý thầy, quý sư cô, ba mẹ cũng như cô chú lớn tuổi, thấy người Việt Nam của chúng ta đã có những cái thế hệ tương lai biết hướng về nội tâm, sống theo đạo đức, theo lời Đức Phật dạy.
So when the younger generation, all of you come back to the retreat and do the practice, do the reciting the Namo A Di Đà Phật, and your wisdom, as at this young age, is the greatest offer to the Sangha, to Đức Vien Temple, and to the Triple Gem. And also your practice, your wisdom, your loving kindness, and your insights is the great offer so that we can feel happy, we live a longer life, and the great contributions to our Vietnamese community, and especially Vietnamese Buddhism community.
Và sư thầy biết rằng khi con vào trường học hay là con ra ngoài sau này, khi con lớn lên, có ai hỏi con phải là người Việt Nam không, phải là Phật tử không, Đức Phật dạy cái điều gì, người Việt Nam có điều gì tốt, thì những năm tháng con về chùa sinh hoạt đây, con làm theo lời Đức Phật dạy, theo sự hướng dẫn của các sư cô, là mình giữ được truyền thống tốt đẹp đạo đức của người Việt Nam và lời Đức Phật dạy, bỏ điều ác, làm điều lành, giữ năm giới. Những điều căn bản đó con tự hào để con trả lời cho tất cả những người chung quanh mình hiểu biết về đất nước, con người Việt Nam và một người Phật tử.
So Suthai is really hope that when you grew up and go out to school, go off to university, and in your future career, and you might have the new circles of friends and family, and Suthai was hoping that when people approach you and ask you about our tradition, Vietnamese tradition, what's the good thing about it, what's the and Buddhism tradition and Buddha's teaching. So Suthai's hope that throughout this 4 days retreat, of every retreat that you attend each year, you learned so much of the Buddha teaching. We hope that you can carry it on your own heart and practice it, and can proudly say to the other people that, oh, we're Vietnamese, we have this kind of beautiful tradition, and how beneficial Buddha's teaching to all of us, so that you can show the people how to practice the Buddha teaching also. Do not do bad thing, only do good thing, practice the 5 precepts. That's the way to live, so that we can do the beneficial for another community, for our circle of friends and family as well.
Cảm ơn sư cô Trung Như. Để kết thúc buổi sinh hoạt này, sư thầy mời các con đứng lên, chúng ta niệm Phật.